The Rock versus John Cena at Hell in a Cell for the United States Championship. Hi guys, welcome to another edition of the General Jerry channel. And we're hearing some reports are saying that The Rock's going to be at Hell in a Cell. And he's going to be facing John Cena for the United States Championship. So as you can probably see in the title, a big question mark on this because, you know, this rumor came out of the blue. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. As I'm sure you're fully aware, John Cena has not announced his opponent at Hell in a Cell, which does beg the question, who is he going to be facing? Rumors are circulating that The Rock is to be facing John Cena. Now, the reports are saying that because The Rock did not face Brock Lesnar, which he was supposed to do because of injury and because of movie constraints, The Rock does actually owe WWE another match. So what you have to bear in mind is that in a booking standpoint, it makes sense. The Rock turns up, The Rock destroys John Cena, The Rock has the United States Championship. The problem is, though, is that The Rock would not be seen on TV with the United States Championship. Also, The Rock is the United States Champion. It's kind of a little bit... that's why I put a big question mark in the title, because it's a massive question mark. But let's get into it. This is courtesy of Wrestling Zone. The Rock is rumored to be facing Brock Lesnar next year. That is always a possibility for Sunday. But the Observer notes that there has been no rumblings of The Rock appearing at Hell in a Cell. However, there is some reports saying that The Rock might be there. Because apparently Ronda Rousey might be at ringside. There's a lot of these rumors circulating right now. A lot more than probably what I'm used to. This is what I personally think. I think WWE is deliberately leaking out this shit. Because I've seen them do this type of shit before. And a lot of people say, oh, what the fuck do you mean? Why would WWE want us to kind of think that this is going to happen? It's to buy the pay-per-view. It's basically a technique that they've done on WrestleManias before, or on Raws, where basically they say, is Stone Cold going to turn up? Is he going to show up? Etc, etc, etc. If you actually look at the last Raw, Stone Cold said he wasn't going to be on, then he said he was going to be on, then they said he was going to be on, etc, etc, etc. They're doing that deliberately for people to tune into Raw. Now, that didn't work out because, as I'm sure we're all aware, the Raw ratings dramatically was not good at all. But, back to The Rock. In a technical aspect, if he is going to come back, there is two ways he can go about it. First of all, interrupt the Brock Lesnar match. The only two people that could possibly interrupt that match is either The Rock, if he's there, and that's a big question mark, if he is there, or Sting. Sting with a baseball bat, obviously, you know, boxing have had their Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather's, UFC have had their dream matches, football's had its dream matches, etc, etc. Wrestling still to this day has not seen Undertaker versus Sting. They could build up Hell in a Cell because of that, so maybe Brock Lesnar gets a win over Undertaker or whatever. But again, ladies and gentlemen, it is only speculation. However, The Rock against John Cena is something where it's almost too good to be true. And I say that because if The Rock came down, first of all, he would be facing John Cena, for the third time? You know, once in a lifetime, 3 in a lifetime, you know what I mean? But it would be a good way for John Cena to actually leave. If John Cena gets beat up by a Ziggler, who, by the way, is going to be feuding with Tyler Breeze now, if he's against, like, Rusev or someone else in that roster, it really wouldn't make sense. You would need someone special to actually knock John Cena off television. And maybe that person is The Rock. Now, what happens if The Rock like I said, I'm saying this in speculation terms, but what happens if The Rock actually wins the United States Championship? Well, first of all, he's got a heavy movie schedule, so he might not be on television. But he probably would defend the United States Championship, very similar to what you've seen with him with the WWE Championship back in the day when he won it. So Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's speculation at the moment. But WWE have basically what the reports are telling me is that Vince McMahon is looking to drastically do something. He ain't happy with the ratings, and he is looking to even up his game even further for Hell in a Cell because he knows that the ratings are going to get worse. Usually at this time in Survivor Series or whatever it may be, it gets really, really, really bad. The ratings get really bad around about Survivor Series. Last year it was very bad near Survivor Series. The only time it actually picked up was because they had Sting at Survivor Series last year, which, by the way, I was on a holiday. It was actually my first anyway, besides the point. But in saying that, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock versus John Cena is a possibility. But, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, just hold out your judgment for now. Hold your judgment for now because there's a possibility it might not happen. So for those of you that are watching it, that are reading sources of The Rock versus John Cena, just hold your judgment a little bit. Reel it back because maybe this is a tactic by WWE to tune into the pay-per-view. I have to tune into it regardless because I've got now, 1,224 subscribers now. Thank you for your support. But WWE might mislead people to buy the WWE Network. There is a chance that they could do that, so that's why I'm letting you guys know, just in case you're wondering about that. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think of John Cena versus The Rock? Do you think it's gonna happen? I don't know. It would be fucking awesome if it happened. It would definitely make people watch Raw more. And who knows, when Vince McMahon's like a rat. When he's in the back of the corner, when he's backed in the corner, he's going to go out and he's going to bite. And maybe he's going to do just that. We don't know, ladies and gentlemen. If there's any more news on The Rock, I will let you guys know ASAP. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel. Signing out.